For our last example in section 11.3, we're going to talk about rotational symmetry and really mostly just identify if a figure does have any rotational symmetry. So first of all, what is rotational symmetry? A figure has rotational symmetry when the figure can be mapped onto itself by a rotation of 180 degrees or less about the center of the figure. The center of symmetry is a point at the center of the figure about which the figure has the rotational symmetry. So if we look down here, I've got three figures. The first one is called a parallelogram. We want to tell, does it have rotational symmetry? And if so, describe any rotations that would map the figure onto itself. Well, the center of the figure, which is where the two diagonals would intersect, that would be the center of symmetry. If I would rotate this 90 degrees so that this corner was over here, that wouldn't look exactly the same. The long diagonal of this diamond-shaped parallelogram would be this way, and the shorter one would be that way. So 90 degrees wouldn't do it. But if I went all the way 180 degrees, all the way around, just move this corner over to this corner, you notice that this would map right onto itself. So this has a rotational symmetry of 180 degrees. And remember, 180 degrees we mean counterclockwise. Now an octagon, a regular octagon, what we mean by regular is that all the sides are the same length, all the angles are the same. I've drawn diagonals in this thing to show you there are 8 little angles. We call those central angles. Because this full circle is 360 degrees, each one of these is 360 divided by 8 degrees, which is 45. So if I took a point here, and here's our center of our figure, the center of symmetry again, and just rotate this 45 degrees this way, it would look exactly the same. And then 45 more, that would be a total of 90. Then 45 more, that would be 135. 45 more would be 180. So this has a whole bunch of different rotational symmetries. If I go any multiple of 45 degrees in a counterclockwise direction, it'll map right onto itself. So this has 4 different rotational symmetries. I missed the first one. 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 135, and 180. And remember, we could keep going, but by definition, 180 degrees or less. The last figure, this trapezoid, well, if I move this 90 degrees, it wouldn't look anything like this. If I moved it 180 degrees, yeah, it would just kind of turn upside down, but then the short edge would be on top and the other one on bottom. If I went 270 degrees, well, we don't do that. We go somewhere between 0 and 180. This one has no rotational symmetry whatsoever. No rotational symmetry. Sorry about the sloppiness there. And that is all for rotational symmetry.